this question was best things I can do to maximize my Google page impact. So Google Business used to be called Google My Business, things like that. A lot of people, I've stressed on here a lot that that's something you need to be paying attention to because it's how you show up in Google Maps. But, as far as best things to do to maximize it, I would say make sure your profile is filled out completely. You have areas in there to add the products you offer. You have areas in there to also define the services you offer. You could put in descriptions. You could put backlinks to your website to take people directly to those products and service pages. Have all of that filled out. Add pictures for each of your products or services. You want to make sure that all your hours are on there. Everything you can fill out that you have the ability to fill out on Google Business is going to help you. So I would say completely fill out your Google Business profile. That's important. Make sure your logo's in there, a cover photo, a picture of your business from the outside. It gives you a lot of options to do. Everything you could do is going to be beneficial. We also talked at length in Marketing Mondays before about trying to procure Google reviews. There's a lot of different ways to get Google reviews, asking for them, sending out follow-up emails, asking for them. I think Google reviews are the most beneficial out of all the different reviews you can get because it's tied to Google and it's going to help your search results versus Facebook or Yelp or things like that. So I happen to believe Google reviews are the most beneficial reviews. So if you're going to ask for one, I would ask for a Google review. Another thing people overlook that could help your impact on Google is now you're getting those reviews. That's terrific. But make sure you reply to those reviews. When somebody takes a minute to leave you a review and says, make sure you go in there, like their reply, and comment back to say, hey, thank you, Tim, for leaving your review. We appreciate your feedback. And we're so happy that you chose us to for your business. Whatever you want to say. It doesn't have to be a novel. It doesn't have to be a bunch of different questions. Thank the person for leaving a review. Thank them for the business, the kind words, whatever you want to say. But again, Google doesn't walk us step by step through what's beneficial and what's not. But I will tell you, when you take the time to reply to the reviews that are coming in, it seems to have an impact. When you fully fill out your profile, it seems to have an impact. When you add pictures, like when you have your logo, when you have your cover photo, when you add pictures regularly that are optimized, we've talked about that in other Marketing Mondays that you can look up how to optimize images. That has an impact. So when you talk about the best things you can do to maximize your Google Business page impact, the best thing I can do is say, take advantage of everything Google is giving you to fill out there. Make sure you've got photos where you're supposed to have photos. Make sure you filled out your products and services area. Make sure you filled out your About Us. Make sure you're asking for reviews. Make sure you're replying to those reviews. If it's a bad review, you may want to reply in a very positive way to so somebody sees that negative review, they see that you responded to that person in a positive way versus like clapping back at them and arguing with them. So my best advice for Google Business is make sure you're taking advantage of all the different things Google gives you. They'll walk you through the process to completely fill out your profile. Make sure you're doing that. And I think you're going to see you get more impact from that Google Business page. It also is going to really help you. It's secondary I look at it as SEO the same way I look at SEO on the website, because it's going to dictate where you show up in the map listings, the way that your website's going to dictate where you show up in the organic listings. So I think both those things are important. Nobody that has a business should be ignoring either the SEO on their website or their Google Business profile. I think you do that at your own detriment. But those are the two things I think you really need to pay attention to. And Google Business profile is pretty simple. Like I said, just make sure you're fully taking advantage of all the things Google allows you to do on that profile. And I think you're going to see some positive benefits.